Today, we will journey together to a galaxy far beyond our own, a luminous spiral of stars and mysteries called the Andromeda Galaxy. For the next few minutes, I will share 100 soothing facts about this magnificent galaxy. Each fact is not just information, it is a story, a gentle window into the vast universe, a quiet invitation to explore, imagine, and float among the stars. Let the glow of Andromeda's billions of stars fill your mind. Let its spiraling arms carry you through time and space, and allow the calm, timeless rhythm of the cosmos to lull you toward peaceful sleep. Now, take another deep breath. Feel the weight of your body relaxing, and let us begin our serene journey across the Andromeda Galaxy.
The Andromeda Galaxy is the closest large spiral galaxy to our Milky Way. Even though space stretches infinitely, Andromeda is our cosmic neighbor. It spins gracefully, its spiral arms curling like delicate ribbons of light in the dark. Imagine standing on a cliff at night and seeing a distant lantern, flickering but impossibly far away. This is Andromeda, close enough to watch, yet still a mystery. Its shape mirrors our own Milky Way, as if the universe created a twin, an echo across the void, a reminder that beauty is repeated in the vast cosmos. Thinking of it this way, you can let your mind float along those arms, tracing their spirals gently as you breathe. It lies about 2.5 million light-years away from Earth. That distance is almost impossible to imagine. Light, the fastest thing in the universe, takes 2.5 million years to reach us. When you gaze at Andromeda tonight, you are actually looking into a time machine, seeing the galaxy as it was when ancient humans walked the Earth. Picture a light beam leaving Andromeda when our ancestors were learning to make fire. It's only arriving now, a cosmic whisper across millennia. Let your mind drift with that light, floating slowly from there to here, spanning millions of years as you exhale calmly. Astronomers also call it Messier 31, or simply M31. In the 1700s, Charles Messier cataloged fuzzy objects in the sky so comet hunters wouldn't mistake them for comets. Andromeda was the 31st object on his list. This number, M31, has traveled through history alongside human curiosity. Imagine scholars in candlelit rooms charting tiny smudges of light while night wrapped the Earth. Every time you say M31, you connect with that long line of observers, a quiet lineage of stargazers who looked up and felt the same awe that you can feel now. The galaxy is named after the constellation Andromeda. Long ago, humans imagined patterns in the stars and told stories about them. The Princess Andromeda, changed to a rock, became a constellation in the sky. Within that pattern lies the glow of her galaxy, hidden among the stars. Imagine her arms stretching across the heavens, intertwined with myths and starlight, her story written in every faint sparkle. The galaxy itself is like a continuation of that story, a physical reminder of ancient tales, as though the universe itself tells gentle stories for those who listen. You can see Andromeda with the naked eye. On a quiet, dark night, if you step far from city lights, you can see her as a soft, misty oval. It seems so delicate, almost like a whisper across the sky. And yet that gentle glow is made up of over 1 trillion stars, each one burning with its own light, each one perhaps with its own planets, its own secrets. Imagine floating silently above those stars, drifting through the galaxy, feeling the immensity of space wrap around you. It is both humbling and comforting, a reminder of how vast, yet serene, the universe can be. Andromeda is the largest galaxy in our local group. The local group is a family of galaxies drifting together through space. Among its members, Andromeda reigns as the oldest and most massive. Imagine a quiet cosmic city, calm yet powerful, stretching its arms wider than any other nearby galaxy. Its sheer size gives it a presence you can almost feel, even across millions of light years. Just thinking of its vastness can make your own troubles feel small and gentle, as if the galaxy itself is cradling you in its orbit. The local group contains more than 50 galaxies. It is like a small neighborhood in the universe, full of galaxies of every size. There are giants like Andromeda and the Milky Way, and tiny dwarfs that whisper faintly in the darkness. Each one has its own stars, its own history, its own secrets. They drift together slowly, bound by gravity, a family moving through the vast emptiness. Picture them as quiet companions, weaving through space in slow, peaceful motion, their light arriving at us over millions of years. Andromeda is about 220,000 light-years across. To cross Andromeda at the speed of light would take 220,000 years. Imagine that. The light from one edge of the galaxy begins its journey long before humans existed, traveling silently for millennia before reaching the other side. Its spiraling arms stretch outward like endless ribbons of stars, a slow, elegant motion frozen in space. Thinking of such immensity can bring a gentle calm, like floating above a quiet ocean under a starlit sky. That makes it nearly twice as large as the Milky Way. Our own galaxy is vast, but Andromeda dwarfs it in size. Its arms spiral farther, holding more stars, more light, more quiet energy. Imagine looking at a mirror that is a little larger than the original, reflecting familiar patterns but on a grander scale. Let your mind wander along those spirals, tracing the paths of distant stars and feeling the gentle rhythm of cosmic space. Andromeda's total mass is about 1 trillion times the Sun's. This enormous weight of stars, gas, and dark matter creates a gravity so strong it holds the galaxy together. Imagine 1 trillion suns burning quietly, each with its own story, collectively shaping the destiny of billions of stars around them. Even though we cannot touch this mass, thinking about it invites awe and a serene sense of scale, reminding you of how expansive and patient the universe truly is. The galaxy contains over 1 trillion stars. Each star is a sun, many possibly with planets orbiting them, some rocky, some gaseous, some with clouds and oceans. Imagine drifting through Andromeda, passing star after star, each one alive with energy and time. Its vast population of stars is a gentle reminder of continuity and abundance, as if the universe itself breathes softly across the ages. That's about double the number of stars in the Milky Way. Our home galaxy already feels infinite when we gaze at the night sky, but Andromeda holds twice as many stars. Its light, traveling for millions of years, blends together to create a faint silvery glow. Imagine the collective hum of all those stars, a soft lullaby of light and energy that stretches across space. Andromeda is moving toward the Milky Way at 110 kilometers per second. Though it may sound fast, in cosmic terms, this is a gentle approach. Over billions of years, gravity draws the two galaxies together like dancers, slowly circling one another in a vast, dark ballroom. The thought of this long, elegant motion is calming, a reminder of patience and quiet inevitability in the universe. In about 4 billion years, Andromeda and the Milky Way will collide. But stars themselves will mostly glide past each other safely. It is not a violent crash, but a slow, graceful merging of two vast spiral galaxies. Imagine their arms intertwining, reshaping the night sky, creating a new galaxy that will endure for billions more years, a beautiful cosmic transformation unfolding with patient rhythm. Astronomers also call it facing Andromeda, a playful name that blends Milky Way and Andromeda. It conjures an image of a new grand island of stars born from the union of two ancient neighbors. Picture this galaxy, vast and shimmering, a testament to the universe's slow, gentle creativity, forming over billions of years while we drift peacefully on our own small planet. Despite the collision, stars are unlikely to crash into each other. The distances between stars are enormous compared to their size. They glide past safely, like boats in a calm sea, while the galaxies themselves merge around them. This vision is serene and almost poetic, a reminder that even dramatic cosmic events unfold with grace and quiet beauty. The galaxies will swirl through each other multiple times. They will approach, separate slightly, and return again, a slow cosmic dance lasting billions of years. Each pass reshapes the galaxies gently until they finally settle into one larger, blended galaxy. Imagine this motion as a soft, rhythmic tide, a cosmic pulse that you can almost feel while resting. Andromeda appears 6 times wider than the full moon in the sky. Although faint, its full extent stretches across the heavens, much larger than it appears to the naked eye. Picture a soft, luminous cloud spreading widely, its faint edges almost touching the limits of your vision. This vastness invites a sense of calm, as if the universe itself is expanding slowly around you, embracing everything in gentle light. The light we see from Andromeda began its journey 2.5 million years ago. That light has traveled silently across space, passing through darkness and time, finally reaching our eyes.
The galaxy's central bulge is dense and luminous. At its heart, billions of old red stars gather, packed tightly together. This bulge glows like a calm, golden beacon, ancient and steadfast. Imagine hovering above it, feeling the warmth and stability emanating from its dense core, while the spiral arms swirl outward with youthful energy and motion. Andromeda contains a supermassive black hole. This black hole weighs about 100 million times our Sun and anchors the core with invisible gravity. Though it emits no light, its presence is felt in the orbits of nearby stars. Picture it as a silent, eternal sentinel at the center of the galaxy, pulling gently on billions of suns, orchestrating their slow and steady dance. The galaxy has absorbed smaller galaxies over time. Faint streams of stars in the halo are remnants of these past mergers. They trace arcs and ripples across the sky, like trails left by tiny rivers merging into a vast ocean. Each stream is a memory, evidence of Andromeda's patient growth, quietly reshaping itself over billions of years. M32 and M110 are dwarf satellite galaxies. These smaller companions orbit Andromeda like little boats around a massive cosmic lake. M32 is compact and bright, while M110 is more diffuse and ghostly. Both are relics of cosmic evolution, adding subtle patterns to Andromeda's vast structure. Imagine them drifting slowly, caught in Andromeda's gentle gravitational embrace. Andromeda's double nucleus is unique. 2 bright clusters lie at the center, possibly a dense cluster of stars alongside the central black hole. Their proximity suggests past collisions or unusual orbital patterns. Visualize 2 glowing hearts, pulsing silently, holding billions of stars in slow, intertwined motion around them, a subtle and beautiful cosmic mystery. Star formation continues even today. Though many of its stars are ancient, clouds in the spiral arms still collapse to create new suns. Picture a newborn star flickering into life, its light a tiny beacon in the vast darkness, while neighboring gas clouds gently swirl, ready to ignite in the future. This ongoing creation gives the galaxy a sense of quiet continuity, a never-ending story of birth and growth. Andromeda shines across many wavelengths. Its light spans visible, infrared, ultraviolet, X-ray, and radio waves. Each wavelength tells a different story. Infrared reveals star nurseries hidden in dust. X-rays show the energetic dance of binary stars, and radio waves trace clouds of cold gas. Imagine a symphony, each wavelength a separate instrument, together composing the serene music of the galaxy. Andromeda's rotation is measured by Doppler shifts. Astronomers detect the motion of stars using the Doppler effect. Light from stars moving toward us shifts slightly blue, while stars moving away shift red. Picture the galaxy spinning gently, each star tracing its orbit, the light whispering its direction and speed across millions of light years. Imagine floating above the disk, seeing this slow, silent spin, feeling the rhythm of the galaxy's heartbeat. Andromeda contains vast molecular clouds. These clouds are dense and cold, made mostly of hydrogen molecules. Within them, stars will form slowly over millions of years. Visualize drifting through a shadowy, fog-like expanse, the gas heavy with potential, each particle a tiny promise of future light and life. Andromeda has faint outer arms. Beyond the bright spiral disk, faint arms stretch into darkness, barely visible even in telescopes. Picture them as delicate fingers of light, extending gently into the cosmic sea, tracing patterns written by ancient gravitational tugs and past encounters. Some stars in Andromeda are older than 10 billion years. These ancient stars formed in the early universe, long before Earth existed. Imagine gliding past them slowly, feeling the quiet weight of time. Each star a tiny monument to the universe's long, patient history. Andromeda's globular clusters orbit the galaxy's core. These clusters move in slow elliptical paths, tracing ancient trajectories through the halo. Picture them like distant satellites, each cluster a shining beacon of history, quietly circling in a dance that has lasted billions of years. Andromeda emits light across the electromagnetic spectrum. From visible light to X-rays, infrared, and radio waves, the galaxy broadcasts its existence in multiple forms. Imagine each type of light as a different language, a gentle whisper of the galaxy's life, all blending together into a cosmic lullaby. Andromeda's gas interacts with dark matter. Dark matter, invisible yet massive, guides the motion of gas clouds and stars. Picture a gentle, unseen hand shaping the flow of luminous material, guiding billions of stars and clouds in calm, predictable patterns. Andromeda's satellite galaxies are slowly merging. M32 and M110, along with smaller dwarfs, are gradually pulled into Andromeda's gravity. Imagine them as soft waves drifting into a larger ocean, adding their subtle glow to the main galaxy over millions of years. Andromeda has regions of intense star formation. These are called H2 regions, where hydrogen gas is ionized by nearby hot stars. Picture glowing pockets of blue and pink light, like tiny lanterns floating in the dark, each a tiny nursery of new stars. Stellar winds shape the interstellar medium. Young stars emit winds that push on nearby gas and dust, sculpting it into filaments and clouds. Visualize this as a slow, invisible breeze, shaping the galaxy's structure with gentle, almost artistic strokes. Supernova remnants scatter enriched material. When massive stars explode, they release heavy elements into space.
Picture clouds of glowing gas drifting gently through spiral arms, each particle a seed for future stars and planets, a quiet cycle of creation and transformation. Andromeda's visible light is just a fraction of its total mass. Most of the galaxy is invisible dark matter, creating the gravitational pull that keeps stars in orbit. Imagine an invisible scaffolding, silently holding together billions of stars, a calm and steady presence underpinning the galaxy's beauty. The galaxy's central bulge contains billions of old stars. These stars glow steadily, their light warm and golden, contrasting with the energetic blue stars of the arms. Imagine floating above this luminous core, feeling the calm, stable presence of countless suns that have endured for billions of years. Andromeda's ultimate fate is to merge with the Milky Way. Over the next 4 billion years, the two galaxies will entwine, spiral arms blending, stars rearranging, and new structures forming. Picture this slow, majestic dance, a serene merging of cosmic neighbors, transforming the night sky in a silent, timeless ballet. Observing Andromeda connects us to the universe. When you gaze at its faint glow, you are looking across 2.5 million years, seeing light that began its journey before humans walked the Earth. Imagine yourself drifting along that ancient light, floating above spirals and clusters, enveloped by the calm, infinite beauty of the cosmos. In Andromeda, we see both the past and the continuity of the universe, a gentle reminder of our small but meaningful place in the vast, starry expanse.
The Andromeda Galaxy drifts on, silent and timeless, its spiral arms slowly twisting through the endless darkness. Globular clusters circle gracefully, and streams of ancient stars ripple across the halo, carrying stories of galaxies long absorbed. Dark dust lanes cradle clouds where stars will one day ignite, and the central bulge glows with the steady warmth of billions of old suns. Invisible dark matter holds everything in gentle harmony, guiding the galaxy's motion across millions of light years. A quiet, patient rhythm that has lasted for billions of years. Light from Andromeda continues its long journey through space, a whisper of cosmic history traveling silently across time. And as the galaxy drifts farther into the void, its calm, eternal presence lingers, a serene reminder of the vastness, beauty, and quiet majesty of the universe. In this stillness, all is at peace, and the endless dance of stars continues softly, carrying the mind into deep, restful calm.